This is a story about a hike to Coleman Glacier, made June 12, 2007. It's wonderful spending time in the great northern forest of Washington State. During the summer, a lot of glacier melt can be seen in the form of waterfalls and running creeks. New life abounds everywhere. There are so many shades of green in the forest, it's just incredible. During the winter, the winds and the heavy snow cause a lot of trees to fall. Life begins to change in the forest. Some die, and some new foliage begins to grow. This tree grew up over another log, which has since gone away. Here you can see the life of new trees coming out of the root or the stump of an old tree. The hiking trails are wonderful, but they're made over a lot of old roots. Water can be seen everywhere. Sometimes we were faced with a dilemma. Just exactly how are we supposed to get over this stream? Creatively, of course. Climb a tree, go over a fallen tree. Get there any way you can. Here a tree has fallen, and out of the stump and the roots has come new life. Soon there'll be a lot more trees in the forest. Have you ever seen a tree growing out of a rock? Trees also give life to other things, such as mushrooms. Or it can give life to moss. We call them the hairy trees. The waterfalls were spectacular. We often just sat there in awe and wonder and amazement, looking at them and thinking how beautiful they were. Well, this was a total surprise. It was really kind of interesting to see that there was a toilet in the middle of nowhere. I guess the Forest Service aims to please. Here's water under the snowmelt. Now we're left with the dilemma, how do we get across? To go over the snow might have been an option, but if we fell through, it was gonna be cold and wet. So we just went for it by jumping across the water. Eventually, we got to our destination, which was the Coleman Glacier off Mount Baker. The green ice deep in the glacier was just incredibly beautiful as it came off of Mount Baker. Mount Baker is a snow-capped volcano which is still active in Washington State. Its peak is 10,778 feet above sea level. Up in the high mountain meadows, we were able to see that there was still life continuing to grow even out of rocks. It left us again with another awe-inspiring moment. New life was coming just as the glacier was fading right there before our eyes. More life was starting. Walking on the snow and the ice was just a tremendous experience. It was so great. The views overlooking the valley from where we came were just incredible. One of the trails we were on was called Hog's Back. We kind of thought this might look like a hog. Tree limbs and roots were twisted in every direction from the wind, the rain, the falling trees, and the glacier movement. And again, life came out of death, just as these mushrooms are coming out of the tree stump. We were left with challenges when we came back down the trail. Again, how did we get over the water? Very carefully. It was an awesome hike, an awesome trail, and what a great day we had. Thank you, Michelle, for your wonderful artistic work that you did, the beginning and the end.